Oh my God. Jimmy, the second tower just went.
Watching all day. This is like watching the collapse of an active volcano. And the dust from it is not unlike that from a volcano. We are on the phone with New York Fire Department Lieutenant David Restuccio. Lieutenant, where are you right now?
I'm at the corner of Northmore Street and Greenwich Street.
Can you confirm it was number 7 that just went in?
Yes, sir.
And you guys knew this was coming all day?
We had heard reports that the building was unstable and that it eventually would either come down on its own or it would be taken down. I would imagine it came down on its own.
Oh man, more debris falling from a nearby building, the World Trade Center. We're at West Broadway and Barclay. Very difficult to breathe here, but look around. This must have been ground zero where this thing blew up. Car after car after car, buses, completely obliterated and burned straight down to the steel.
Can you tell me what happened? What'd you see?
I saw windows coming out of the building and the ceiling falling on the floor where I was walking. That's when we started heading for the exit. And
then we got downstairs.
We got to the first floor from 82nd floor.
And all of a sudden there was this big explosion. I don't know if
everything went
just like what you just seen. That's what we went through before we came out of the building. Then when we get out the building, then another smoke cloud came. Better go through that smoke cloud again. Mom, I just want you to know I'm all right. I don't know what else to tell you. We came from the 82nd floor, and I don't know what the was on. I don't know. I hope to God you're okay. That's all I can say. I don't know what. We saw a shadow. It looked like a plane. Next thing we know, it was boom, and the floor started shaking. And then we saw debris fall down, and next thing we know, we had to get out of the building. We stuck on the stairs for a while. We finally got down to the lobby. Then we get to the lobby, it was this big explosion. I don't know what it was. It's just a cloud, just like what you just saw. Big cloud of smoke like
we
that.
thought we escaped that.
We escaped, and then we wanted to come out and run.
We saw a wall of clouds like pyroclastic. It was heading toward us. That's when we started running. I thought we'd be able to outrun it, but we couldn't. It was pitch black. It was like a comet just hit the earth.
Like a comet?
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at your clothes. Look at your
Whatever this stuff is, I hope it doesn't kill you.
What floor are you on?
I was on 82nd. I was consulting there for the real estate department, and we first heard the blast, and then the ceiling in our office started falling down, and the wiring behind the ceiling, everything started falling. And we looked out the window, we saw windows coming down from above. That's when I started saying that, well, this is not just an ordinary emergency. It must be something really big. Before this second explosion, somebody was telling us a plane hit the building, but we don't know about it. I was hoping it's not a suicide bomber or something. Well, I don't know right now. Definitely don't give up now. Yeah. Come on. Don't give up.
I'm just tired, I'm tired.
By September 12th, the Fresh Kills landfill had been chosen as the site where small debris would be sorted. Fresh Kills, an enormous waste facility on Staten Island, sits across the New York harbor from Ground Zero. New York City Police Deputy Inspector Jim Luongo and FBI agent Richard Marks have been in charge of the operation from the beginning. They've also led the effort to save personal property and artifacts for museums, hoping to keep these memories alive with future generations.
Is there one artifact that stands out for any particular reason for you?
I think the lack of artifacts stands out to me quite a bit. I think the fact that I haven't seen a door, I haven't seen a phone, I haven't seen a computer, I haven't seen a doorknob, I think that stands out. But for the things that we have seen, every now and then we'll come across a stuffed animal that might have been on somebody's desk, pictures that were on people's desks that we're trying to restore.
Perhaps the most astonishing object Shate found is something there should have been thousands of. This one probably only survived because it was in the basement. It belonged to an ice cream store.
I'd pretty much given up trying to find some sort of intact file cabinet. But while I was at the compound for the Port Authority Police, this ball of metal about the size of a basketball was delivered to them. You can see what remains of the file folders that were inside.
Millions of visitors from all around the world come to this site to pay their respects each year. What they see are two enormous reflecting pools that sit in the very footprints of where the Twin Towers stood.
Já vím, že jsme měli tam schůzku, kde nám říkali nám, že to nesmí jít ven a bylo to jako neskutečně nebezpečný. Nicméně, aby nevznikla panika, tak se nesmělo tato informace dostat ven. No. A v podstatě se trošku jakoby i minimalizovalo její nebezpečí pro ty, kteří tam pracovali každodenně. No. A je fakt, že stovky hasičů od té doby zemřeli.
3 New York City firefighters died of cancer on the same day this week, 13 years after they were exposed to toxic debris after 9/11.
My cancer was most likely related to 9/11, and then also developed in my lungs. Never smoked, never did anything, but it spread so rapidly also.
Former NYPD detective Lou Alvarez has died. He was one of the very first responders after the 9/11 attacks. After the Twin Towers fell, Alvarez spent months digging through toxic rubble at Ground Zero, recently becoming the face of the 9/11 Victims' Compensation Fund.
It is my goal and it is my legacy to see that you do the right thing.
And was a detective on 9/11.